You guys asked me to do one on the Bong as well. So real quick with the Bong for us, and I've been to multiple different places, 14 different countries at this point. And everybody does their Bong a little bit differently. I know that we do our Bong a little bit differently than others. If you're bonging basically at the chest level, Mr. Mark, can I borrow you for just a quick second, sir? Just a quick second. So if we're going ahead and we're bonging, I'm gonna have my bong here because of the fact that a punch is coming at my face, right? I wanna knock that off so I can either take over or knock and move over. If I'm bonging this low, this is fine if you're just trying to drill, for me anyway. If you're doing it for fighting, it's fine too. But same thing with basically Dan Chi Sao. If we're here, he's punching, I can go from here and I can go like this, that's fine. I still feel in danger. I don't know about you, I still feel in danger. I've gotten answers where the person says, well, we're punching at the chest. Again, I understand, but if I'm not facing against a Wingchun guy who's agreeing, then in a sparring or fighting on the street or anything else, I don't know too many guys that have ever punched me in the chest. I'm not gonna say basically I fought a lot, but I fought enough to know nobody ever punched me in the chest. So if I block here and I go, well, I'm gonna redirect him, he's still punching here. And more than likely he's not doing the Wing Chun punch. So I don't even have basically the structure to knock him off by redirecting his elbow at this point. If he's punching at me here and I go to do a Bong like this, well, but we would never do Bong. Okay, but you're practicing it in Dan Chi Sao. You're practicing it on the wooden dummy. You're practicing it basically in Bong Lock. You're practicing it basically in Chi Sao. And if you have any other drills, you're practicing it there too. So you're practicing it a hell of a lot. To then say, but don't ever do it. Then why practice it? Don't practice it then. Oh, we're practicing it for structure. You're practicing basically a technique you should never use for structure. Okay, okay. Person goes to punch at me, I'm gonna use basically a high to low. I am gonna make sure that I am knocking this line off so that I can attack basically in. If the person's punching at my chest and this is enough for you, that's fine, but I wouldn't use this for a street fight situation. But if I'm practicing it through Dan Chi Sao, Bong La, you know, Chi Sao, all these different drills, I wanna make sure that if it does come out of me as an emergency, as a last resort, at the very least, I'm getting out of it as quickly as possible. It's the same thing. We're in Bong La from here, right? And he goes, I want to be able to get out of the Bong as quickly as possible. We're here, I'm here. He goes to go, here, here. I want to get out of it as quickly as I possibly can. Here, 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 here. I want to get out of it as quick as I can. But I also want to make sure that I have the ability to deflect him off. Same as in my form. I want to have this deflect. If I'm going from here to here, no offense to anybody that does it, right? That's okay. But if you're going from here to here, what am I knocking off if it's straight? And maybe you can make a video to explain that to me. Because I talk to a lot of people and it's always punches to the chest. So maybe you have a different understanding of it. And that's okay. I would love to see a counter video explaining punches to the face using jabs, crosses, straights, over the tops, where you're trying to do maybe a Bong. Even just straights would be fine if you show me that. But if you're saying it's always to the chest, and that's why it's flat, that concerns me. Because I've never had a dude stand in front of me and be like, man, your chest's gonna look so up when I'm done with you. Like, okay. Maybe I can't say that on Instagram, I don't know. But I've never had anybody try to punch towards my chest. My throat, yes. My face, yes. My ribs, yes. But never my chest. So I don't want to practice my Bong personally for here, but I also wasn't taught to practice it against the chest. We always did punches to the face. But I understand that some schools basically only do it to the chest. So if you could give me a counter video to help me understand why you would do Bongs in a realistic situation. I know, you never use them. Don't ever use them. But we practice them all the time. So we're gonna use them at some point. It's gonna come out of you. Whatever you practice on, you know, through all of these different drills, and eventually it's gonna what? It's gonna come out. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna come out. So maybe you can give me a counter video on if a guy's trying to jab or cross or some other attack towards the face, maybe even like a, you know, an underneath and maybe you're trying to do a Bong. Show me why you would do the Bong in a real situation. Not in just a Wingchun drilling situation, you know, where we're going, oh, now he comes into time, then he goes to, and then I come back. Okay, see, again, I went to go punch in his face, he rolled me up. I meant punch the chest, and then you're supposed to roll me up. So, I'm just not, I want to punch him right in his jaw. But I've trained him to do the same. Make sense?